1, 2, 3, here we go. And 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody! Why don't you join in with our groove? We've all got some great drums today. Hello everyone, it is great to see you today. We are so excited to have you back here for another live stream on YouTube. It's great. Hey, you might have noticed that we have 6 of us today. Can you work out, can you look and see which one of us is the person that you've never seen before? Who is it? Can you put that in the comments? Because we have our names next to us today, so you can see exactly who we are. So if you can just write down who you think it is. Oh look, Tim's trying to give it away. Which one is it? So see who it is that you can recognise. Now, also, this image behind me is different. I am still at home, don't worry. I am still, like the rest of the UK, not going out. But here it is, another image projected behind me. Different looking place. This is not the same place we've had for the last couple of days. Can anyone guess where it is? Can you put that in the comments? Can you guess? Where do you think this is behind me now? That'd be really good. And also, just to give you a little bit of a clue, we all have drums that come from this place. So we're going to do a little pass the beat. So what we're going to do, I will play a little rhythm, and then Fred will go, and then let's have Rob, and then Costas, and then Tim, and then last of all, Raoul. And then we're going to just see that. This might help you work out where these drums and where this image is. Great, let's have Rob. And Costas. Great, and then Tim. And last for Raoul. Off we go, Raoul. Let's have this Raoul. Yeah. Great. So you can see today we have all got the same type of drums today. Now that might have given it away because the type of drum we've got is a really famous drum. And let me just see if we can see if anyone on our YouTube link has said where they think it might be. Oh, someone says Pittsburgh. Oh no, they are in Pittsburgh. Oh wow, we've got Kathy from Pittsburgh joining us. No, so that's not Pittsburgh behind us. Let's just see if we can get the ideas coming. Gourmet Mum, one of our great supporters this week, Gourmet Mum and her family, they say Africa. Now that's great. You are correct, it's Africa. Can we be more specific? Because Africa is a big place. Can we first of all think, do we think this image is North Africa, South Africa, or Southern Africa, the east or the west of Africa? And it's all based on where about in Africa this type of drum comes from, because it doesn't come from one of those 3 other places. Let's see if we can get any comments coming through, people trying to guess exactly where that is. While we're waiting for that to come through, by the way, Raoul, I really like your hat, and is there any chance you could just pass it to me? Can you just fling it away? Can you just, I'd love to try and catch it. Can I have your hat? Whoa, yeah, great, marvellous. Thank you so much. That's brilliant.
Oh,
right.
yes.
Oh, great. Thank you. That's really nice. I feel much better now. I've got a decent hat on. Good. Right. No, he's got his It's top on as well. Brilliant.
Yes.
Good. I'll have to have a Superman top on tomorrow. Right. Let's see if anyone's guessed where it is. Someone, Mr. Mango, he says Egypt. Mr. Dawson, he says Donegal. I think he missed out on geography lessons at school. Not Donegal, no. Kathy, our friend in Pittsburgh, she's got it right. She says West Africa. But let's be more specific than that even, because in West Africa there's quite a few different countries. We have our new team member today, and I'm going to just spotlight Rob. Rob, can you tell us where is that image, and how do you know that is where that image is?
I know where that image is because I took it. And this is on the Niger River in a country called Mali, which is in middle of West Africa. Timbuktu isn't far from that picture, which is a very famous place in Mali. And I traveled 17 hours on the roof of a dugout canoe before I took that picture on the river.
Wow, and look, we have a map there to show you exactly where Mali is, because Mali is one of those places that we've probably heard about, but we're not exactly sure where it is. So see if you can find where about you are. Most of the people watching us live in the UK, which is towards the top of our image here, but I know Kathy, who's joined us in Pittsburgh. Now my geography of the States is not too great, but Pittsburgh is there somewhere over towards the eastern coast of America, so I know. But you see, that's where Mali is. Wow. So Rob, Timbuktu, that's a real place.
It is a real place, absolutely, yes. Famous for its old ancient universities and for salt mines. Okay, lots of camels as well in Timbuktu.
Wow, how exciting. So all the music that we are playing today, it all comes from West Africa. So Fred's going to teach us how to do a rhythm first. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mute all the rest of us so we can hear just Fred. And Fred, can you tell us what is the name of these drums that we've been using today?
Yes. So these drums are called the djembe drums. Can everyone say djembe?
Djembe.
Lovely. And we are going to say that when we play them. So we're going to say, play the djembe, play the djembe, play the djembe. Can you do that with me? Ready? Here we go. Play the djembe, play the djembe, play the djembe, play the djembe. Lovely. Let's play it on our knees. Ready? Sorry, not on our knees, on our bellies. What am I saying? Okay, here we go. Play the djembe, 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 play the djembe. Stop. Lovely. Let's put it onto our djembes now. And the first three notes, play the djem, are going to be on the side of our drum. And the bay is going to be in the middle of our drum because that's where we get the low note. So it goes like this. Here we go. Play the djembe, 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 play the djembe. Stop. Very nice.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Fred. That's great. Really nice to hear that. So, of course, if you haven't got a djembe, that's okay. You can play that on whatever you've got. And it's been great to get some feedback over this last week, hearing what people are using at home, what they are playing. They're sort of using saucepans, Tupperware, all kinds of different things to play. So if you could find, on whatever you're using, a way of getting two different sounds, so you can kind of copy how Fred was doing the play the djembe, make that bay bit a bit lower. That'd be great if you could do that. Now, we're going to go back to Rob, seeing as we've got Rob here who lived in Mali for quite a long time. And Rob, what was perhaps one of the most popular meals that you had when you were in Mali? What was the most popular types of food you had?
Food, so there was quite a lot of rice actually, lots of chicken, some goat, some fish, and tomatoey sauce. Sometimes we'd even have beef in peanut sauce, which is a very tasty one with some chili in it. And if you're in the village, you would eat it from a bowl together with your right hand, and you make a scoop and eat it like this. And that's how we used to eat in the village.
Wow, thank you. So, what is perhaps the most famous West African dish, the famous West African name of a meal? What's it called?
The most famous one is probably called jollof rice. Jollof rice is very tasty. It's got some spices in it, a bit of oil in it, and it's not just like plain white rice. It's got quite a nice flavour to it. Jollof rice, popular in quite a few countries there, in Senegal or Nigeria, what have you.
Great. So could we turn the word jollof rice into a rhythm that we play on our drums?
Ooh, let me think. Yeah, I think we could, Hang on. How about this? Jollof rice. Let's do a simple one. Jollof rice. Jollof rice. There we go. Jollof rice. Jollof rice. Now I'm doing that not right in the middle of my drum, but towards the edge here, what we call tone notes. So my first row of knuckles is level with the edge of the drum, and I'm letting my hands bounce off the drum. Jollof rice. Jollof rice. Jollof rice. There we go. That works. Is that good, Mike?
Perfect. Great. Thank you. So we've now got two different rhythms. We've got the one that Fred did, which is play the djembe, play the djembe. And we've got Rob's one as well, which is jollof rice, jollof rice. But in West Africa, they don't just have drums, they also have some bells as well. And Tim, you've got a bell, haven't you, that you could be playing? So let's see. Tim, can you teach us a bell rhythm we could do? Well, that's an unusual looking bell.
Yeah. Well, it's. We would probably think it's kind of homemade, but that's just because people have made it in Africa using the tools and the equipment that they've got and the metal that they've got there. So it's got two notes to it, but we're only going to use one note today, and we're just going to play the rhythm that goes. But first, we'll do it with our words. It goes. Play this on the bell. Play this on the bell. Play this on the bell. Play this on the bell, and then we're going to clap that together. Are you ready? Play this on the bell.
Great.
It's on the bell. Now,
right, we're losing a little bit, Taylor. This is always the exciting thing about doing stuff across the internet, that we do sometimes have a little bit fading in and out of sounds. So let me just so we're really clear with that one, just so we can hear it. I'll just clap it. It goes, play this on the bell, play this on the bell, play this on the bell. Should we try that together? Here we go. Play this on the bell, play this on the bell, play this on the bell, play this on the bell. Great. Hey, Tim, we're going to come back to you, Tim. We're going to just see if we can hear you a bit better. So, Tim, can you... Oh, you got it on a saucepan there as well. Great. Can you play on a saucepan for us? Great. Oh, I love it. Great. So, you could play on whatever kind of instrument you want there, anything that's metal. So if you've got anything at home that you're playing that's made out of metal, that'd be great to copy that particular bell sound. So we've got our three different rhythms. Do you remember Fred's one was play the djembe, play the djembe, play the djembe. We've got Rob's one, which went jollof rice, jollof rice. And we've got Tim's one that goes play this on the bell, play this on the bell. Great. We're going to put it all together. But before we do put it together, I need to tell you that in West Africa, they always have the leader of the drumming group. He's called the master drummer. The master drummer is really important because that master drummer tells everyone else when to start drumming, when to stop, or when to do something completely different. And they don't do that by counting sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, or anything like we've done so far when we did our other style of music earlier in the week. Instead, they do it by playing a rhythm on their drum. These rhythms are called signals. There is a master drummer stop signal that goes, play the djembe and shout, Africa, stop. So if you hear me play that on my drum, you have to make sure that you only join with me for the last note, the word stop. So it goes, play the djembe and shout, Africa, stop. So you've got to make sure you put that with me at the same time to get that final stop going on there. Should we try once more? Play the djembe and shout, Africa, stop. So we're going to put our different rhythms together. We're going to put Fred's rhythm, Rob's rhythm and Tim's rhythm together. You can play whichever one of those you want, but just like before, if there's a few of you wherever you are, try and make sure we're not all doing the same rhythm together. Make sure we've kind of got doing different things in your household, wherever you are. Listen out from our stop signal to make sure we all stop together. Shall we give it a go? 3, 4, play the djembe, 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 play the djembe. Play this on the bell, play this on the bell, play this on the rice, I love rice. Play this on the bell. Get ready for the stop. Here we go. Wow, well done everyone. Give yourselves a big clap. That was absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Well done. Hey, now, there's one other bit we're going to learn today as well, and that is what's called a call and response. Now, basically, a call and response, the way it often works is the master drummer plays something on their drum, and then everyone else responds by playing it back, playing the same rhythm back. So it's a little bit like a rather frustrating question and answer where, you know, someone asks a question, but instead of giving them an answer, you just say the same words back. So I'm going to play on my drum the rhythm that goes call and response, and then I'd like you to play back to me call and response. So it goes call and response, call and response. Can we just practice saying it first? Ready? Call and response, 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 call and response. Did you count how many times we did that then? We did that 4 times. Okay, shall we just try once more? Call and response, call and response, call and response, call and response. Great. Shall we now try it on our drums? Are you ready? Here we go. Me first. Call and response, call and response, call and response, call and response. Amazing, brilliant. So we're going to put that at the very beginning of our piece of music, and our piece of music is going to start with that. Then we're going to go into all the different grooves again. Remember Fred's rhythm, play the djembe, play the djembe. Remember Rob's one, jollof rice, jollof rice. Remember Tim's one, play this on the bell, play this on the bell. Play whichever one you want, but just like you've done before, whichever rhythm you did last time, can you now swap to do a different one from one you've done before? How do we know when to stop? We know when to stop because we listen out to when I play the djembe and shout Africa, and then we stop. Shall we try that all together? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? 2, 3. Me first. Here we go. With our rhythms, up we go. Play the djembe. Play the djembe. Ready for the stop? Here it comes. Well done, everyone. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really great today. So, you know, we have today's Thursday. We've been doing all of this since Monday. If you've missed any of these videos, they're all still on YouTube. So we've now created a playlist on our YouTube channel where you can watch back on all the old ones to see all the samba stuff we did earlier in the week. And also, we're going to, of course, be here tomorrow to carry on learning some new things as well, which would be really good. Now, you know, we said this before as well, we are all doing this for free. We love playing music together. There's nothing more that we love doing than showing other people how to play particularly types of drums. That's what we really love. Normally we'd be in lots of different schools all around the UK doing all these workshops. Obviously, we're doing it for free, so you know, it's a bit like online busking. So if you are able to donate any money to us just to help us out so that we can go and buy some jollof rice to go and eat tonight for dinner, we'd be very grateful. But, you know, it's you know, very much voluntary. Please don't feel obliged to do it. There is the little link in the description of this video to our paypal.me/InspireWorks UK. You'll be able to pay on there if you would like to give us any money. Also, we are so excited because we now have 2,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We put a plea out yesterday saying we're almost there. So more people have subscribed today. Hey, let's see if we can get some more people. So if you've been watching this and you are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, we would love you to subscribe to it as well. We've got one final shout out today. We've had someone who's joined us all week, someone called Susie. And Susie is not able to join us today because she's doing her grade 1 trumpet exam. Wow. and she's doing that online as well. So we hope that goes really well. Susie, make sure you watch next week, because Raoul, as well as being a drummer, is also a trumpet player. We may well hear some of Raoul's trumpet playing next time as well. So we'll be here tomorrow, but also we're going to carry on doing some stuff next week as well. So you can carry on joining in drumming with us. Thanks so much, everybody. We look forward to seeing you another time. Thanks very much, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye.